time to hit the road.
速度制限に注意してください。
Caution. Please watch the speed limit.
Nimm die Ausfahrt rechts.
Ah, shit, that would be why. Logitech gaming software not running. Fuck it, just for the crack I'll do a manual bus, even though they're usually automatic. Fuck it, we'll go to Poznan. shit, this thing is a bit nippy. I suppose if it's a 30 zone, I should be obeying the rules. Just double checking that this is all working. Okay, it does seem to be. Oh. Oh shit. And that's the first of many times that's going to happen tonight in the big bus. You kind bastard. You did eventually let me out. Oh shit, I keep losing the run of myself. And I keep losing track of the speed limit, so I'm gonna assume that it's around what I'm at now. Oh shit. Actually, it's not multiplayer. Don't need. Oh, sorry. Don't need to pull in to adjust the sound.
Oh, your man stayed up on the surfboard after 14 pints of stout. Well, I swore upon the Bible I'd never touch a drop. My heart was palpitating, I was sure it was going to stop. Thinking I was dying, I gave my soul to God to keep, and a tenner to St. Anthony to help me get some sleep. I fell into an awful nightmare, got a dreadful shock when I dreamt there was no duty free at the airport down in Knock. George Seawright was saying the rosary and Spook were on the pill. I dreamt Frank Patterson was gargled and he singing Spancel Hill. Goodbye to the port and brandy, to the vodka and the stag, to the Smithig and the Harpic, the bottle, the raft and keg. As I sat looking up and taking the side, I could never figure out why your man stayed up on the surfboard after 14 pints of stout. I dreamt that Mr. High had recaptured Crossman Glen. Then Garrett got re-elected and he gave it back again. Dick Spring and Roger Casement were on board the Marita Ann. As she sailed into Phoenix, they were singing Ballastrand. I dreamt Archbishop McNamara was on Spike Island for 3 nights, having been arrested for supporting travellers' rights. Dreamt that Rory Quinn was smoking marijuana in the dawn. Harry Desmond was handing Frenchies out to Scots and Fianna Fáil. Goodbye to the port and brandy, to the vodka and the stag, to the Smithig and the Harpic, the bottle, the raft and keg. As I sat looking up,
Note to self, bottles from here on out.
stand up on the surfboard after 14 pints of stout. Oh, I dreamt and then Kenny too. The things that we got up to, but I'm not going to tell you. I dreamt I was in a jacuzzi. I was laying. Then I knew I'd never meet again. Oh, goodbye to the port and brandy, to the vodka and the stag, the Smithig and the Harpic, the bottle, the raft and keg. As I sat looking up at the Guinness ad, I could never figure out your man stayed up on the surfboard after 14 pints of stout. Oh, goodbye to the port and brandy.
As I was going over the far famed Kerry mountains, I met with Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. I first produced me pistol and I then produced me rapier, saying stand and deliver, for you are a bold deceiver, my sherring da-da-da-da. Why fa-da-da-dee-oh, why fa-da-da-dee-oh, there's whiskey in the jar. I counted out his money and it made a pretty penny. I put it in me pocket and I took it home to Jenny. She sighed and she swore that she never would deceive me, but the devil take the women, for they never can be easy. Mushering da-da-da-da. Why fa-da-da-dee-oh, why fa-da-da-dee-oh, there's whiskey in the jar. I went unto my chamber all for to take a slumber. I dreamt of golden jewels and for sure it was no wonder. But Jenny drew me charge and then she filled them up with water, then sent for Captain Farrell to be ready for the slaughter. Mushering da-da-da-da. Why fa-da-da-dee-oh, why fa-da-da-dee-oh, there's whiskey in the jar. 'Twas early in the morning, just before I rose to travel. Up comes a band of footmen and likewise Captain Farrell. I first produced me pistol, for she'd stolen away me rapier, but I couldn't shoot the water, so a prisoner I was taken. Mushering da-da-da-da. Why fa-da-da-dee-oh, why fa-da-da-dee-oh, there's whiskey in the jar. Now there's some take the light in the carriages a rolling, and others take
Janice, are you? Nothing like a bit of drinking and driving. Jesus, wish I could reach the blinds. Oh shit. You little cunt.
I've been loving you a long
Is that a car I see in the mirror? I can't tell.
Down all the years, down all the days, and I've cried for all your troubles. Smile at your
Fuck that, I don't need to go into Cologne actually.
We watched our friends grow up together, and we saw them as they fell. Some of them fell into heaven, some of them fell into hell. I took shelter from a shower,
my sorrows.
Oh, Jesus, she was fairly fucking slanted there.
All your joys. Whatever happened to that old song? To all those little girls and boys. Sometimes I'd wake up in the morning, the ginger lady by my bed, covered in a cloak of silence. I'd hear you talking in my head. I'm not singing for the future. I'm not dreaming of the past. I'm not talking of the first time. I never think about the last. Now the song is nearly over. We may never find out what it means. Still, there's a lot I hold before me. You're the measure of my dreams, the measure of my dreams.
Merry month of May from my home and down and left the girls in June. Nearly broken hearted, salute the father dear. Get me down the mother, drank a pint of beer. Great protest his mother and after eat the corn. The I was born, cut the shout that turned the bandage goes. There comes a brand new pair of frogs, but lower the bugs, fighting all the dogs on the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hot the hair and turn her down the rocky road, all the way to Dublin. Wax for on the Dublin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up there and turn her down the rocky road, all the way to Dublin. Wax for all the in Dublin next arrived, and that is such a pity to be so soon deprived. You and my city decided to take a stroll, all amongst the quality bundle it was done. In the neat localities of the cross we went, and I left behind a bundle of very fine. And me take a wobbling where and then the road, then we got across, was the much in vogue on the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up there and turn her down the rocky road, all the way to Dublin. Wax for all the to Dublin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up the hair and turn on down the rocky road. All the way to Dublin, where we're on the arm.
Not quite getting this whole parking situation right. Oof.
I asked him to bail it tomorrow. Sonny will come over tomorrow. Sonny got a brand new welder. He got rid of that old New Holland. Hey, bail him, hey, hey, bail him, hey, hey, bail him, hey, hey, bail him, hey, hey.
Have I really unbound my window
I came for
wiper?
a pint of porter. There's wild bog
Command.
right there, Jim High. Get that waff off my sandwich. Hey, bail him, hey, hey, bail him, hey, hey, bail him, hey, hey, bail him, hey, hey.
It would appear that I have.
Will Galway beat Mayo? Do you think will Galway beat Mayo? Not if they have Willie Joe. They have no hope of beating Mayo. Hey! 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 Daddy, can I go up on top? Daddy, can I go up on top? Can I go up on top of the trailer? I swear to God I'll be careful. Hey! 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 The west away! Will Galway beat Mayo? Not if they have Willie Joe. I came for a pint of porter. Get that waff off my sandwich. Hey! 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 Hey!
Get a job, says I do the best. I put on me Wellingtons to march to Kilchin. I took a run to one in Charlestown. It's the Mass and gentle prayer, where Catholics got indulgent once or twice a year. You could buy a pair of rosary beads or get your candles blessed. If you had a guilty conscience, you could get it off your chest. And came the priest from Part 3, Father Horton was his name. And since he's been appointed, luck has never been the same. The God says Jem, 'tis 80 years since Mary was a doubt. It's time for another miracle, and he blew the candle out. Oh, from Fatima to Bethlehem, from Lourdes to Kilchimuk. There's never been a miracle in the airport of Dublin. To establish terra firma, he drew the 10-year plan, and started running dances around 1961. He built a fantabulous church, me girls, upon the holy ground. And once he had a focal point, he started to expand. Ship shops and bed and breakfasts sprung up overnight. Once a place of quiet refuge, now a holy site. All sorts of fancy restaurants for every race and creed. A black and white and yellow rooms, all could get feed. Stalls once in their canvas became religious supermans. With such a range of godly goods, they had the 20 charts. All the airport opposition was destroyed by Jem's trump card. Centenary celebrations came John Paul the 23rd. Off from Fatima to Bethlehem, from Lourdes to Kilchimuk. There's never been a miracle like the airport. We've had the Blessed Virgin here, though Jemmy did declare. And John Paul the 23rd appeared just over there. Or do you mean to tell me he sent in total shock that I would invited to an airport in luck? TVs were lobbied and harassed were told the first words. And people who'd been loyal for years spoke of change in courts. Excommunication was threatened on the flock, who said it was abortive, building airports up in Knock. Now everyone is happy that the miracle is complete. Gemser has his runway, it's 18,000 feet. All sorts of planes could land there, of that there's little doubt. It is handy for the Yankees to keep the Russians out. Oh, from Fatima to Bethlehem, from Lourdes to Kilchimuk. I've never seen a miracle like the airport up in Knock. Me girls did net a donate the door. Did net a donate the door. Me boys did net a donate the door. 18,000 feet of runway is an awful long way to go. Oh, oh.
These are the hands of a tired man. This is the old man's shroud. These are the eyes of a blood-crazed tiger, staring at the maddening crowd. This is the face of a teenage mother. This is the child she
You just need to make sure the traffic's all the way up.
This is the soul of a broken lover, searching for the smiles they share. These are the feet of a banished pilgrim, and in his book of banished love, you see his eyes, you see no surprise, waiting for the love that's true. Everybody hits you with this feeling, nobody seems to understand. Yet you stop, you look, you're searching for the meaning of love.
Pro steering mode activated.
Her hair's black and her eyes are blue. 'Cause I've traveled around, I've been all over this world. Boys, I ain't never seen nothing like a Galway girl. Hey!
Hard to tell with the fucking range. Oh shit. Come on, comfort car. Let me. I always expect them to actually commit to. Well, bollocks, I went the wrong lane. Sorry, car. Sorry.
When the troubles of the whole wide world come knocking on your door, and there's problems of a different kind that you never had before. When you've played against a gale force wind and it changes at half time, and you find your strength deserting you and an emptiness inside. When there's people that will harm you, though you've done to them no wrong, it's time to sing, it's time to sing a powerful song. When they want to ruin our province, just to turn it into gold. When they think our greatest asset can be mined, dug up and sold. When the factories are all closing, like they are in our hometown, and your friends are looking out for work that's nowhere to be found. When the spirits they need a rising to be happy, proud and strong. It's time to sing, it's time to sing a powerful song. When the spirits they need a rising to be happy, proud and strong. It's time to sing, it's time to sing a powerful song. I've been a lover.
No word count. When the isolation gets so bad you need to virtually travel.
Hey, how else am I meant to work towards my full license if I'm not allowed to leave the house, you know? And what better way to cheat in traffic than driving a big ol' friggin' bus? Oh, speaking of cheating, that fella there. shoot. But yeah, it's been an otherwise...
No word count. Honestly, the game would be enough for me to get a PC headset, if I could afford it.
I think I was discussing this with you ages ago. There's things like Trinus VR for hooking the PSVR up to a PC. Whether or not they work, I'm still in the dark about that. I mean it's okay, but I can't drive as much as I like in this game because
No word count.
it just ruins my feet.
Music is quite loud.
Oh. I don't have my usual crowd here to give me the audio suggestions, so that should be a bit better. Yeah, it's just hard to tell. There's no objective volume on this headset. There's two different sliders that kinda do their own thing, so I can't get a good feel of how things are gonna sound until it's too late. Oops. Might not be that the music's that loud, it's probably
No word count.
mic's a bit quiet.
PSVR asterisk can asterisk be set up on PC, but it's obscenely complicated.
Yeah, I wouldn't go down the obscenely complicated route though. And even though it's been how many years since the PC VR launched, it's still obscenely expensive. I got this one, I've probably told you this a million times, but I got this one about 2-3 years ago and it was still 330 used. I'm sure the price has gone down. I think they had them in Argos.
No word count. Normally I like obscenely complicated, but even this was beyond me.
Yeah, that's the one thing that what the hell is this? Border post. The one thing that might work for you or work in your favor is that this is the deprecated, discontinued generation that I'm using, so the price might have gone down on it. Granted, retailers here not the best
No
at
word
following
count.
price trends.
How does this feel? Is there a real sense of depth?
I'll say this much: the scale in this game in particular feels wrong, and this is the only game that I can really say that. I mean, you don't get a true sense of how fast you're going. Like, I could be going 150 kilometers an hour and not even realize in other trucks. I mean, it's good. It's much better than the game. Sorry, chair keeps going back whenever I brake. It's much better than the game without it. And given the choice between playing either the base game on its own or VR, I would go VR unless there is a very good circumstance prohibiting that. I don't know. The upside is you get to look around, you can actually check your mirrors, they do stuff. There's no kind of pressing buttons to look when you're indicating you actually look. The downsides are the heads-up display down there.
No word count. PSA, never play Wipeout VR. It will make you ill for days.
I have an extremely strong stomach, I found out. It's probably due to fishing on a tiny little boat for the last, well, not the last, but 4 summers in a row. And I only ever got seasick once doing that, and it was, I think, maybe a force 9 wind that we had to go out and just... It was before a huge storm, we just had to bring all the equipment in, otherwise it would be lost. Well, yeah, I don't get sick.
It's Ligar What up, loser?
As things,
No word count. If you can survive Wipeout VR, you're made of tougher stuff than me.
I might have to look that up some stage. Probably, if it's Wipeout, it's probably PS or PlayStation exclusive, but if it's I don't know. I say if it's reasonably priced, but I have a huge VR
no word
game.
count. PS4, yes.
I was gonna say I already have a huge VR game backlog that I still haven't even played. Thanks
It's
to
Ligar
Humble.
Pirate. I'm drunk as fuck, no pubs closed here.
You lucky fuck. Also, you're probably contaminated. But yes, I'm having a relatively quiet night. I think I've had maybe 6 bottles of Carlsberg, so nothing too crazy in terms of me. As for Sligo, when I was up there at the weekend, it was extremely quiet. Every single night we were in the house, we went out kind of shopping one day.
It's Ligar Pirate. Now I only had 3 drinks, so sober.
Ah, not too bad. But yeah, the day...
No word count. You also probably have a deadly virus circulating in your system.
I'm okay. I don't have the coronavirus, I have the Carlsberg virus. Ha ha ha. That joke's been made a million times and it's still funny. But, yeah, up in Sligo, it was okay, but on Sunday, which was
No
Cez's
word
birthday...
count. No you. Sligo Pirate.
I am confused. Okay, I've just had a look. I'm still confused, but yes, Dez's birthday, Sunday. We were planning on all going out, but that was the day they announced the pubs were going to be shut, so we said we'd better not chance it. So...
It's Ligar Pirate. But all is open as normal here apart from people trying to kill themselves on the damn tracks was delayed nearly 3 hours at station. No word count.
Life goes on.
Sligo said he was at the pub. I was saying he probably has the virus.
Sure, that's the UK. They probably all have the virus. How's that herd immunity working out, if you can apparently get it twice? But yes, meanwhile, we're not in proper lockdown, but I haven't been into work since Thursday. That's coincidental, just because I was up in Sligo.
No word count. We are now.
Oh. Yeah. Are we? Oh, whoops. No, I don't mean like you can't leave your house. It's you shouldn't leave your house. Not kind of France and Spain. Stay in your house or else lockdown. But yes, I have the exceptionally unfun task of being the stock controller in a nursing home and trying to order hand sanitizer at this juncture, and it's
no word count.
Hellish.
Leo made a speech just an hour ago.
I saw
basically shutting down the entire country for weeks, potentially months.
For the elderly.
You can leave the house, but they're severely restricting everything.
Shops are open. That's essentially all I do anyways, is leave the house to go to the shops. I haven't been to the cinema since 2019, February 2019, so... I didn't get the lockdown vibe. I said, potentially... Oh, fuck. Yeah, little Polo, come on. Do your thing. I need to move. Come on, you bastard. That's the perils of having a tiny little GPS that's barely a speck in my eye down there that I always neglect to check.
No word count. Look closer at it. Ha ha.
I can do that, but I slam into my microphone if I do. Such is the perils of VR. Oh, I made it to Poznan. Yay! How was that? A drive from Poznan to Dover and a according to OBS, it took... This is extremely risky the way I'm driving. We're 1 hour and 7 minutes. But it was well worth it just to get into the better developed areas of the sim. Fucking blind spot. And no traffic lights. And no way of telling what gear I'm in. I need this for a sec.
No word count. I managed to get VR working on my stream a few days ago. It was awesome.
Oh, not too bad. Was that streaming from the PS4 to... Actually, do you stream? You don't stream directly from the PS4 because you have all the overlays and stuff. So I would assume it's some kind of screen capture method you were using. I shouldn't be doing this, but hey ho.
No word count. I do not. Capture card.
Ah, not too bad. Shit, damn mic. It keeps lowering itself to the point where my hand hits it, so sorry if there's any deafening wallops. There's a car behind, but he's waiting. What did you play?
No word count.
Oh,
Used a voice thingy like yours. Except the stream doesn't hear it.
Oh, not too bad. I probably could set that up. Sorry. I keep needing to bring up the GPS because I'm always in the wrong range of gears. I could do that, but it's just the convenient method that I'm doing it today. If I gave a shit, which usually I don't, I would route it into a separate kind of audio thing, just the text-to-speech. But I don't, I just wanted a quick and dirty...
It's Ligar But you're a lazy bastard tongue-poking smiley.
Oh yes.
No word count. I was playing Astrobot and Re7.
I think I've never actually played a Resident Evil game, but I think I would start with 7. Ah, you shit ya. Wow. Still didn't... In fact, I don't know why I'm complaining. I don't actually have anywhere in particular to go here. I just set a GPS point. I would need a whole load of mods to actually get the whole bus thing to work. Ooh, look at that. Wow, that's a nice view. Yeah, I'm kind of... this is more a test stream than anything, just to see if I could get this bus thing working, and it does work, so... That's made me a bit happy. Alternatively to... it's probably running like shit, because it's a bit choppy in the headset here. And that's with... I think they call it asynchronous space warp on, which makes it actually look a lot smoother in the headset than it does on the stream output, which I look at. Let's pretend the coachload of imaginary OAPs are... Wait, I said this is a Paddywagon. So this is Irish tourists, apparently. And I'm dropping them off to their hotel for the night in Poznan. Because it's the Euro 2012s or whatever the fuck that was on in Poznan. Okay. Rain stopped anyways. I don't know where the hell I'm gonna go, or if there's any point in going anywhere else, but I might as well. Actually, did I get drunk at Christmas and pay for the... Oh, I did, Beyond the Baltic Sea. I've never actually... I've paid for this.
It's Pirate. It's the Get Polish Hookers stag.
Oh yes, naturally. Import some fancy viruses of the venereal kind. Well, maybe not viruses. I have actually paid for this section of the map and never driven in it. So, this is... Let's pretend this is me working through my backlog. Lads going all the way up to Russia. Hey, hey, hey. We'll go to the petrol station up there.
It's Pirate. Bacterial.
Fuck it, we'll go to Helsinki. Booze nice and cheap. That's a tricky looking junction, but... That'll do. So, where's this? Latvia, Lithuania, Estonia, Finland. I keep not fully pressing the clutch. Shite. I somehow don't think this is a road that I'm actually meant to drive through, but I decided that it is the road that I will drive through. This is full lock. God damn, that's close. And this corner up ahead is going to be treacherous as well. Shit, wrong lane. Sure, forget them. They can wait behind me. Oops. Yeah, it's been a... What the hell did I just disconnect there? Now, train of thought is well and truly derailed, but I'm going to try and grasp at the memories that had just fluttered away like butterflies and what the hell I was just trying to say.
It's Pirate. Classic truck drive attitude, tongue-poking smiley.
I would assume in terms of taking up both lanes or driving, I don't know. You see, my memory lasts longer than the delay between the stream and or my computer and your viewing. Sure, what can you do? What can you do? The kind of bends.
It's
really?
Pirate. Yes, the 2 lanes.
Yeah. Sounds like there's a bit of a delay, so... But fuck it, I'm in a bus, and buses are even harder to turn than trucks, as I found out to my peril. So I have a bit more respect for the lads and lassies in Bus Éireann. I was just kind of idly standing by and watching them reverse.
It's Ligarpirit. This game is unrealistic. There was council workers working there on the side of the road.
Ah, no, there were a good few of them standing by doing fuck all. Executive supervising. That's what they were doing. But to be fair, these are Polish council lads, so it kind of cancels it out, you know. Laziness of council lads, but the good work ethic of the Polish. Can't fault them on that. So the two things combined make a normal worker. Not ultra hard working, not a lazy fucker, just normal. Look at me here breaking the speed limit. Casual as you please. This one is especially hard to judge the turns on because the wheels are just a bit back behind the driver's seat that I'm in. So you're kind of hovering over them. So your turns, if you turn, it'll be exaggerated. It's not like the wheels on a car where they're in front of you. The wheels that turn are behind where you sit. So the sharp turns especially very noticeable, the 90-degree ones, but even on the sweeping bends like these, it's a matter of if you follow the line to the line, half of your thing is going to stick over the line. So you kind of have to, like I'm currently sticking to the right side now. And on the opposite turn, I'd stick more to the left side. Is it still a 70 road? I can't even make out what that GPS is saying down there. It's an oval instead of a circle, and all I see is a little bit of black text. Blurry as hell, right? It looks like there's 3 figures on it. I don't know. Let's see. I honestly don't know. But, you know what? On a narrow road like this, I'll just let the lads in front. There we go. So 70 apparently. That blob down there means 70. Which I am currently severely exceeding.
It's Ligarpirit. How the lockdown treating you?
Not too bad. It was a bit kinda oh dear in terms of getting back down from Sligo, but it turned out alright. I think I was more worried about the fact that I had a direct debit to come out of the bank and didn't have the money in, because I drew too much out, cash-wise. But I lodged them back, and then just got back home, a bit of shopping, and it is essentially life as normal. I don't really leave the house all that much. Apart from work, maybe once, twice midweek to do something. And then a big shopping day on Friday, and that's about it. You cheeky fucker.
It's Ligarpirit. Apart from work and the lotion run.
Well, apart from them, I haven't really been at home. As I said, I only got back from Sligo, not yesterday, but the day before. Actually, fuck, was it yesterday? What day is it today? Tuesday. Yeah, it was yesterday. I was fucking travelling yesterday and I didn't even realise it. So this is my first proper day of quasi-isolation, which will end at 7 AM in the morning when I have to go into work. But that's only a what, 8-mile trip.
It's Ligarpirit. Rubber man tits really.
Yep. I even put the clutch on just there to make sure that you knew what was coming. No, this is my catch-all Irish artist or Irish inspired song playlist on Spotify with the day that's in it. So sure, this is your... Isn't this more your kind of anthem? This is... If Gangnam Style was the hit thing when I was in college, this has to be yours, isn't it? Well, maybe not in college as a catch-all, but early in college. God, it's hard to drink and drive. Who would have thought?
Pirate. I was in a bar earlier that played Dubliners.
You missed it earlier on the stream.
Ligar
There were
Pirate.
Dubliners.
And Wolf Tones.
Oh no. Do you know what? I don't think I have any Wolf Tones in this playlist, but I have plenty of Dubliners.
It's Ligar Pirate. Had to argue with a French woman as to why she was not fucking more Irish than me.
Oh. You see, I was considering going on and playing VR chat tonight, but I get the feeling that it would be people going around saying, "Oh yes, I'm Irish. I'm 1/64th of my what's it, phenotype? I came from a man from Offaly." But I said I think I would dodge that. I still can't see that fucking speed limit sign. Right, I'm gonna go real close. I need to move the mic out the way for a sec. 90 it says.
Kenzie Ep. I'm like 7% Irish, so /shrug.
Oh no. To be fair, you've actually been to Ireland. I'm on about the people who have never been to Ireland, who are generations separated from any connection to Ireland, but will still unironically go up to you and say, "Oh God, we're the same." If I had continued my train of thought, I would have said, it's not too bad with...
Kenzie Ep. I'm 50% Jewish, but I've never been gassed.
Jesus Christ. You sure Niall's never fucking let a fat one rip in the bed next to you, yeah? You'd never know.
It's Ligar Pirate. I even had my passport with me and she was like, well, my great multiple more greats were Irish or Welsh and that makes her more than me cause she's not English.
Yeah, you bastard of a fucking pole cop.
It's Ligar Pirate. Hey, I'm a perfect gentleman.
Well, that's bizarre though, Niall. You've lived in Ireland, educated in Ireland, worked in fact, yeah, I think you did work in Ireland. You were in John's, or was that down in Cork?
Kenzie Ep.
Or was
Irish passport.
I think you are of the same criteria as me. I consider myself 80% Irish because raised here, educated here, and work here. or worked here. Oh shit!
It's Ligarpirit. TCD and in Cork.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about Trinity. But,
Kenzie E. Monaghan.
Jesus Christ, that just goes to show how fucking bad my memory is. I fucking stayed with you in Monaghan. I stayed up at you at Dublin. But all I could think of, he was in the south of the country, maybe? Getting back to my point, you're the same criteria as me, in that raised, educated, worked here, just not born here, maybe?
I forgot about Monaghan.
Yeah, best purge that from your memory. Oh, look at this brave fella here. I forgot Monaghan, and I even went up there specifically for a fucking interview, and it's gone from my brain. From the short-term recall of my brain. If I'm reminded, then I can remember, but the neurons, they just ain't firing as they should. Do you know what? I kind of shit-talked this game earlier on about the VR experience. But I think it's just because I'm based in the oldest parts of the map. So the scale is all wrong, you know, especially noticeable in Germany and some of the motorways in the UK, where it's just not the right fit for your truck. Whereas here it's fine. And this is only the first DLC, I think. Unless I'm in... I gotta check the GPS here before I continue this train of thought. Oh no, I'm still in Poland, so this is only the first DLC territory. And the scale feels much better. Even though the road's slower, I can just perfectly steer, not worry about am I fitting, because I'm perfectly between the lines, just guessing. I'm going to put a huge asterisk next to perfectly between the lines. I am acceptably between them. And when I don't look at the mirrors, you can't tell if I'm not, so fuck you all. Hey! Indicated far too early there, but the GPS, I am a slave to it. In terms of rating that turn, I might have clipped the bumper of a car only if he was too far out over the line himself, so we'd both be at fault. I assume that sign, the white circle with the black stripe going through it, means regular speed limits apply for this road. I'm really gonna have to look this shit up, and you know what? I was looking at it recently and I've immediately forgotten because I learned that the Vienna Convention is a thing, but Ireland is not part of it. So that's why we have yellow signs when everyone on the continent has red and white.
It's Ligarpirit. They need to really fix the original maps.
I think they said in a recent post that they were actually reworking some of France. Strasbourg, Metz, fuck, I couldn't tell you the rest. But only stuff probably in the north that was in the original map, because the France DLC was one of the more recent ones. And even in the France one, they did rework some of it, like Paris is completely changed now. But the likes of the Channel Tunnel is still quite dated, even though they changed the motorway right next to it. You can immediately tell as you're still coming out of the Channel Tunnel. I don't know why I'm using the full gear stick for a bus, because even with Bus Air, it's just a series of 5 buttons, and it could even be 3: neutral, forward and reverse, and it's all automatic, the actual buses. But I said, I want a challenge. I said I'd drive it like a truck. I don't know, I guess I'm too much of a snob to even use automatic these days, even when it's more accurate. Thank fuck I actually brake for the sign there. Oop. Ah, fuck it, this is a truck game. I was going for the bus thing, but I am in... What's this, a border check? What the fuck? Oh, a border... Wow, it is actually a border check. I have never seen that before. I would assume that I'm on the precipice, cusp, or to use a non-fucking wankery word, the border of a different country. Or a different area I've never been into. Let's see. Results inconclusive. Oh fuck. Oh, is this a ferry? What the hell is going on? That's another border check. What the... Fucking truck. I hate the fact that I have to go all the way up to the bar to trigger the markers, or the green boxes, or what the hell they're called. I'm gonna take this chance to grab a beer. Ah, fuck the barrier. Shit. Finding a place to put it down safely, not that easy. Oh shit. I honestly cannot see out that window. I'm too far back. That'll have to do. Now I can at least kind of see. The only problem is I'm much closer to the dam. No, that's a van, and then a car. It's that fucking effect where if you turn your head enough, you go outside. Alright, after this yellow one, I'm gonna go. Or I would if I wasn't in 7th fucking gear. Leg it, boy! Oh, into Russia now. Ah, that would explain the border posts. Leaving the Schengen area. I completely did not read the speed limits, but it looks like 90 on the sat-nav down there. Always nice to know what range I'm in, because I always get it wrong. I get the feeling I'm way too low in the seat, because like I could literally put my hand out and reach the floor if this was a real setting. Like the step, I would, even with the elbow up, I'd be whacking it right now with my fingers. Hit the poles! Oh, bollocks. Sorry, hit the mic. Sorry for just the random looking around, because the only bit I can see through is the nose, so I have to look up and around to see through the nose to look at the screens. I don't know, I think after getting to Finland... Actually, I'm just trying to think. It's taking me through Russia. Am I nearly there? I thought I had all the other countries to go through. No, 839, so I'm not quite there yet, but I guess the scale could have changed. Shit. Could have changed between Poland and Russia to the point where Poland would only be maybe 1 point or 2 point something kilometers real life to in-game, and Russia could be 4, just because they've apparently twice the detail, twice as big of maps. It's wildly inconsistent depending on how new the DLC area you're driving into is. Like, I would say the longest scale in the game, probably in Romania, Turkey, and all those Black Sea countries. Followed by these, the Baltic nations. And then the shortest scale, or the lowest scale, is shared. Well, the second lowest, anyways, is Poland, Hungary. Is it? Actually, hang on. Is Hungary even in going east? Well, it's shared between going east and the oldest parts of the in-game map. So parts of Germany and most, in fact, all of the UK. They have the shortest scale, so what I'm saying is, if the UK was placed inside, let's say maybe Finland in this game, it would only be the quarter of the size that it actually is, just because the scale is increased for the better. Like, even the roads are wider here. Oops. I think the speed limit is still 40, which is why I'm going slow as fuck through this town. Oops. There we go, leaving the town. Foot goes down. Shit! I always look too damn late at the GPS. Right, because I don't know how long it will be until I find the next filling station. I'm gonna pull in here. And also probably because my tiredness is near the upper limit. Shit, I went on the grass there, didn't I? Oh fuck, the bus actually the door actually opens. I didn't realise that. That's a nice touch. Now, where the hell are the parking areas here? Whoops. Hey, double mounted that curb. I heard it. Haha, puny commie bus, you better run. Right, I am just going to the bathroom for a second. And then I will be back. And I'll leave you look at, well, you won't look at them once the headset's off. It'll stop displaying anything, but the lag between the wiper actually moving and the rain drops moving is irritating. Back in a few minutes. Oh, the damn thing always wraps around the handle or the armrest on the chair. Too many damn wires. One would normally be enough, but the headset is charging at the minute. There we go. Seem to be back up. Perfect. And just need to make sure I don't run over these wires, because especially the Oculus one, I ain't going to be replacing this anytime soon. Did that say Sovietism, or am I losing my mind, or did that sign say Sovietism? Trick question. Probably both. Okay, the chair is rolling back on me like crazy.
It's Ligapirit. Up the wonderful Russian Republic.
Oh, none of that now. As long as you don't say up the Russian Association, because that could get me in a bit of trouble, you know. Is this another fucking border check? Ah, damn it all. Cuntish. Wait, no, it means I'm going into Finland. Tommy K, Tommy K. The border guard looking, what the fuck is this fella flashing his high beams for? Come on to fuck you, you golden-eyed looking motherfucker. It's not quite olive. He was wearing his high vis, but fuck me, it was goldeneye. Nope. And that is why I preferred... Oops. That's why I preferred having the view further back. Granted, I can't see out that window there when it is back, but at least I can properly judge the turns, because this, as I am right now, I'm too low and too far forward. Well, I suppose the steering wheel could be proportionally big, but I'm definitely too low. Damn some, I cannot see where the hell I'm going, or what the hell lies ahead. Let's assume this is my lane. No, let's assume wrong. Even when I go I keep hitting that, sorry. Even when I go so much further past the border post, it's still never far enough. Like, I'm just gonna test it now. How close am I to hitting the barrier? Well, there's your answer. Jeebus Christie. Oh, perfect. And the car is fucking backed up into me. I guarantee when this barrier goes up, I'll be fucking flipped or launched or some physics event. Oh. Oh, never mind. I'm blind. I do. That looks a bit higher than 50. But I didn't see any speed signs alerting me to the fact that it's higher than 50. I'm going to take the fact that the car ahead has jetted off as a sign that the speed limit is higher than 50 here. I cannot see shit with the fucking sun shafts. Can see red lights anyways. Oh, 50 zone, that would be why. Probably reasonably close now, am I? 600 kilometers. Guess not. I'm just wondering, why the hell did I go through Russia? What was it about the game that made me do that?
Kenzie wanted to blow Putinovs.
Oh yes, of course. We have a weird tenuous connection that involves Mayo, buses, driving simulators, steering wheels, and Vladimir Putin. It goes a little something like this. There's a guy in Swinford, a couple of guys that made a video series called The Hardy Bucks. One of them, from that he got a job at RTE, and then he was doing that shit. Then he was doing a couple of YouTube videos after he left RTE. And then he got picked up by RT, Russia Today, to do the same video series he was doing on YouTube on that. So that was like a 50-part series, and the very last part he said it's usually a piss sake, but he's just showing Vladimir Putin playing a game of hockey. And I said, oh, thanks for the job. Oh shit. I missed that series. I need to move the seat back and up. And I hate how that the camera is tracking, like the view I have of the car and the van down there, it is static. The menu is just floating above it, so ugh. Oh, that's better. Oh, serious chop. What the hell is going on? That's extreme lag. I need to pause that for a sec.
Kenzie Russia's too big, can't load.
That reminds me. Let's see exactly where I am. Fuck. What? How long is the stream been going on? 2 hours and 2 minutes. It took 1 hour and 7 minutes to get from there all the way over to there. It has taken 1 hour to get from here to there. So that's... If this is a whole kind of thing, it would be 2/3 of the journey are to here and 1/3 is here. But they are equidistant time-wise. Jeebus. Ah, that's why I went to Russia. It's this kind of... It's not Belarus... Yeah, Kaliningrad. Or Kaliningrad. The little kind of thing here just around Belarus. Or is it Belarus? I don't have a goddamn clue. Because I really thought that I was maybe around here. Because there's a connection to Finland through mainland... Actually, no. What the hell am I saying? No, there is. Yeah, Finland does border Russia. That's my ignorant statement and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, there's a border post. Also, borders up in the north in Murmansk, I think it's called. But... God damn.
Kenzie Ep. I'm not European, so I can't fact check.
Therefore, I can feed you all the fake news that I goddamn well please, and you have to take my word on it. As an official European trademark. Well, I just saw on the slip road sign that this is a 90km/h road, so... Ah, damn it. Goddamn cable. Fuck it all together. And I wish that sun would go away too, it's bloody blinding me. Oh, that's a trippy effect in the mirror. Look at that. The bus entirely disappears. Whoops. I was wondering what the hell kind of distance thing is it doing? Look out, lads, look out! I'll put these armrests up because I am getting a bit fed up with this shit. There we go, the lazy man's way of driving. On the topic of buses and the Gelty Moor, I had a weird encounter when I was on the way up to Sligo, in that I had to get a local bus from the village where I live to a town to connect on to another bus to connect on to another one. But on these local buses you meet a load more characters than you would on the kind of more urban ones. And a fellow I knew... Shit. A fellow I knew from my own village was on this one, and he was chatting away to someone for the entirety of this journey. And they were talking about living in London, going to the Gelty Moor. Your man was pissed. Fucking, you could smell it from his fucking breath. He was sloshed, and this was what, 11 in the morning? The stranger now, not the fella I know. And he was just regaling them with fucking tales of this, that, and the other. And they were talking about working in London and the Galty Moor. And then when I'm trying to leave the bus, he says, "Oh, you look like you got an education." I thought he was saying, "Oh, you look smart." And I said, "Oh yeah, sure, that was years ago." He was obviously talking about me overhearing the fucking conversation he was having. And about how wise he was. And he's like, "No, no, no, no." So that's how that went. But that was a strange day entirely. I found out that people still don't know how to use self-service checkouts, even though they've been in this county for the best part of, I want to say 2006 maybe they came in. And people still don't know how to use them, and in the midst of the coronavirus panic, they decided now's the time to learn, just to skip the fucking queues at the proper tills with a cashier and a belt. So they scan them and put them straight on the floor instead of on the bit that weighs them. So I really felt sorry for the staff member monitoring the self-service things. Latvia.
Kenzie Ep. TF, who puts shit on the floor? What?
4 people did it. There were 10 people in the self-service queue. I just had a single bottle of, I think it was a small bottle of Pepsi Max or some shit like that, because I knew I had another 2 bus journeys to take that would take about 2 hours. And these are people bringing in, they were kind of on the borderline of what's socially acceptable to go to the self-service. They had extremely full baskets, and I think 1 or 2 had the kind of small, shallow trolleys. So, but I don't know. I was thinking, oh, that's weird, after seeing 1 person do it. But then I saw another 2 people in the queue ahead of me, when it got to their turn, just fuck it up royally. And I'm thinking, how stupid can you be? And these weren't elderly people, these were people in their 30s to 50s.
Kenzie Ep. Argen X. Boomer Jr.
I just couldn't believe that, because, I don't know, 10 years ago, they would have been around the same age that I currently am. And it's just unreal. I'm just there are more shops now that have these than don't. Granted, I think I mentioned 2006, that was 1 shop in 1 town in this place. But then they spread out nationally in this chain of shops, so in every Tesco they had self-service. Whereas now it's kind of expanding everywhere. But what annoyed me is that they took this time to learn.
Kenzie F. Good God, in 2006 I was 8U.
Interesting, like, I think I was 12. I'm noticing the game is getting a lot choppier around here. don't know what exactly is causing it, but it's all smooth until it stops for a second or two in the headset. Some kind of dam, I think. Yeah. Thankfully, there's not too much AI traffic. Even though I'm going into these roundabouts far too fast. Another one. Oh god, another one ahead. What the hell kind of road sign is that? It's more like a motorway exit. Oh, I was wrong, it wasn't another one. Perfect. I'm just thinking, I don't know what the capital of Lithuania is. To be honest, it does not matter. But just because I know where I am now, the country I'm in now is Riga. 2 countries north of here, it's Tallinn. But I don't know what the one next is. What the fuck is that red? Wow. Wow. I have never actually seen that before. The kind of, not ultrasound guns, but the speed checking yokes. What time is it? Fucking hell, it's coming up on 1:30 and I have to be up for 7:30. How long have I left in this? Need to consult the map. I've made so little progress. Do you know what? I have to be up really early. I think it's 1:30 now and I have to be up for 7. So I think the smart option is to call it quits here. So I might finish this off tomorrow. I'm not sure.
Okay, night.
If it's
Kenzie F. My job closed for 2 weeks.
Oh, lucky for you. I have to go in now tomorrow. Try and order hand sanitizer, and failing that, set up remote working for everyone else. And I have no fucking clue how to do it. Well, not everyone else, but maybe 5 people. And that's 5 people more than I know how to do at the minute. So, at any rate, talk to you.